Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, not even 3 hours after we posted this video today of me giving you guys my commentary on the Ray J and Pastor Jamal Bryant issue and trying to be as positive as I can. 3 hours later, you guys, there's a video that's circulating showing Pastor Jamal Bryant has responded to Ray J's rant, and he did an interview, you guys. He did an interview. Now, we just did this video. Thank y'all for coming in. I see y'all coming in. We just did this video where we spoke about Ray J versus Pastor Jamal Bryant, and we spoke a lot of positive things. But now Pastor Jamal Bryant, hey, just being me, now Pastor Jamal Bryant has went on a YouTuber or blogger, somebody's page now. The video was uploaded 3 hours ago, which means it was uploaded 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now he was responding, and I pray that this does not set Ray J off, because some of the things that Pastor Jamal Bryant said in this video, y'all. Now, this is a video, and I'm going to put the link in the description so y'all can watch the full video. I'm going to play the audio of it because it is YouTube, and they may try and get me some strikes on it, but I'm going to play the audio. I'm going to play a little bit of this. This is the channel Black America Web. I'll drop the link in the description of this video so y'all can go in my description section and go ahead and take a full watch at that, but I am going to play the full audio. Hey, Ollie. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think? Let me just play a little bit of this, and then I'm going to put this on pause, and then I'm going to play audio from my phone. Here we go.
Sure. Stop.
Yes.
I got threatened.
Yes.
Not by white supremacists.
Yes.
Not by the Klan. Suge Knight is in jail. Who did I get threatened by?
By an R&B singer.
Not Brandy's brother. It can't be.
That's all.
All right, so I'm going to pause it right there, and let me go ahead and bring up the phone so that y'all can hear this. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all really think about this. I think that, I don't know if this video was filmed prior to Ray J's apology. I'm not sure. Hey, Pat, thank you for being here. I don't know if it was the interview was done prior to Ray J's apology, but I do know that it was uploaded, according to YouTube, 3 hours ago. So that would mean that the upload came after Ray J's apology. So let's take a listen and see what Pastor Jamal Bryant had to say. I wish he would have just kept quiet, but I want to hear you.
Question. You got threatened.
Yes.
Sure.
By hand. Stop. Got threatened.
Yes.
Not by white supremacists.
No.
Yes. Not by the Klan. Suge Knight is in jail. Who did I get threatened by?
By an R&B singer.
Not Brandy's brother. It can't be.
That's all we can call him is Brandy's brother.
Hi, Brenda.
When you woke up,
Yes.
because I'm sure, like most of us, you hit the alarm, or you get up, or Miss Carrie nudges you,
Yes.
and you saw your phone.
Well, he prayed.
Or after you put your feet, well, he always does that.
First.
But I'm just saying, when he looked at the phone and you saw all of what in your head?
So I'm walking on the belt line.
Okay.
I'm walking on the true story. I'm walking on the belt line. People are passing me on the belt line saying, "Are you okay?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." Somebody yelled past me like, "Man, keep your head up."
Wait,
So I was like,
I'm just walking on the belt.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking people are just greeting me.
Right.
I get to the end, and this guy I don't know says, "Man, I guess you won't be going to the West Coast for a while." I said, "I just came from the West Coast."
Right.
So he said, no, with the beef with you and Ray J. So I said, "No, I don't have no beef with Ray J. I was just with him last week."
Right.
So he said, "No, he's threatening you online." I'm like, "I have no idea what you were talking about."
Right.
So a pedestrian on the belt line pulled up their phone and showed it to me. That's
how you found out about
it. Yeah.
When you saw what he was saying,
I was in shock.
okay. What is it that, I know you said you were
Yes.
going to stick to the code
Yes.
and the parts, it
So-
was a safe space. He said, I thought this was a safe space, and if you air the interview in its entirety, there's going to be problems.
Yes. So a week ago, I'm in LA, and I bring him on to record the podcast. In the middle of the podcast, he says something. I believe he says something.
Right.
That his lawyers came on the set of us shooting, saying that this is broaching something that has legal ramifications.
Okay.
I then say in the middle, said, "Hey man, this is a live to cut podcast. I don't do editing.
Right.
But this is my guy.
Right.
And I don't want him to have to pay money. I don't want to be liable. I tell you what, I'm going to edit this part, but anything else he says,
Right.
we gone."
Because he's been warned by his lawyers.
Right.
Yes.
He knows that.
Yes.
Okay.
We go on and record. At the end, Ryan, of us recording, he's like, "Man, I really needed this. I'm going to come back to church. I've been out of church for a long time. I need to get right with God. I want to do a part 2. I said, "Oh, that'd be great."
Right.
So I said, "Listeners, you all heard it here first. Ray J wants to do a part 2. We're going to bring him back next year."
Mhm.
He said, "No, I want to do a part 2 before Christmas."
Okay.
Yeah, we hug it up, dab it up,
Yeah.
go our way.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. A week later, I'm like 50 cents with Floyd Mayweather. I woke up, what did I do? Yeah. I'm like, what just happened?
Right.
So, the threats are, and I'm like, man, I told you I'm going to take this part out.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know where it was coming from. My next call is from my lawyer, who says to me, "Hey, man, my lawyer friend from LA called. Do you need more security? Because he's associated." Like, do I need security? I'm not as big as this guy.
And not as big as Big Ray.
I'm not as big as Big Ray. But I can handle Ray J. I can handle Big Ray. But I can handle Ray J. I don't need security. But it just snowballed and avalanched out of nowhere. And what was really disconcerting for me, drum roll. Thank you. Ray J has my number.
Boom.
And that's
So I'm from Baltimore. So I don't know street beefs through IG.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. So even if we got an issue,
yeah.
call me and have the beef and threaten me. If my posture was, no matter what you said, I'm still airing it. But if I agreed to the terms
Right.
in front of your lawyer
Yeah.
on tape, then I didn't know what the beef was.
You got the receipts.
Yes.
Well, do you think that he really is just trying to maybe stir the pot because of this episode, just to get
So,
more attention,
let me
more
help
eyes, that kind of
Let me
thing?
help you. The episode wasn't even airing this week.
Mm.
I didn't even tell him when it was going to air.
Mhm.
He done more PR than what's necessary.
Yeah.
Now you got to get the people what they want, right? Yeah. So we didn't even go over schedule. Again, this was last Monday. So I got 6 or 7 shows in the can.
Yeah.
And in my mind,
You got to move your show. You got to move the Ray J show to the front of the queue.
it wasn't the plan.
You got to.
In my mind, people want to know about this election.
Right.
People's minds is on what's going on with J.D. Vance.
Right.
To me, it wasn't a good placement the week after election to put
Mhm.
Ray J.
Right.
Nothing has happened.
Mhm.
You understand? I'm not a social columnist.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I'm not interviewing you about the fight with Diddy's sons.
Ooh.
I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not my platform. So it was ill-timed and ill-fitted, but,
When is it going? When is it going to end?
When we gonna see?
so I don't know. No, really, I don't know. Because, and I want to say, Ron is my fraternity brother. But let me say, in the most sanitized way possible that I can. No, I'm serious now.
Okay.
In the most sanitized way possible, I don't take lightly mental health challenges.
Wow.
And that's the best way that I can say it.
Okay.
So I'm intentionally not releasing the clip on the Uzi because I love him. I think that he's a great guy. I think he's got a great heart, but there are other issues that are there. And my heart as a pastor, I can't just lay him on Amtrak
Mm.
for the sake of ratings and numbers.
Okay.
Again, because that ain't my full-time job.
Right.
I'm not living off YouTube.
Right.
Then I got to get this done, and I want to safeguard him in the best possible space. And as a pastor, I have to ask myself, if I am ministering to people who have mental health issues, if I do this, will they feel safe with me?
Mm.
Yeah. So it's several things I gotta.
Will you call him? Will you reach out to him?
I can, and you got to pray for me because I'm saved, but I'm from Baltimore. No, no, really.
Have you thought about it?
It makes sense.
Have you thought about it?
I did after the first live,
Okay.
but then you did too.
Okay.
So now on principle,
Right.
You gotta stand on.
You gotta stand up. John the King. You gotta stand on business.
because the other part of me,
Yeah.
Ryan, is I don't want you to think I'm intimidated by the threat.
Like you're calling to defuse.
Ain't nobody.
No, I understand that. I said I got to go back to Baltimore one day.
Okay.
I'm not from Atlanta.
Okay.
I got to be able to get back home. So in getting back home, and the Lord may wake me up in my sleep and say, "Come on, man,
Okay.
don't do that."
We'll pray for that.
Yes.
What?
And I know that's what I'm supposed to do. Thank you for challenging me. I may do that now.
Okay.
Thank you so very
I mean,
much. Yes.
You have a whole different. You're a pastor.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
But then,
just like you said,
Yes.
the main purpose
Yes.
is to pastor and bring people closer to where they need to be.
Come on.
And Ray J is going through whatever. But
Right.
if you know better, you do better.
Yes.
So I personally think
Yes.
that doing better is on you.
Yes.
And just because you've got so many people who are in his ear who are not about the word, who are not
Yes.
about the grace, who are
Right.
not about the glory, who is about the drama
Yes.
and putting the battery in his back, but you know better.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
No, thank
I'm
you.
just a fat black guy with
Fight the
glasses.
power.
Thank you, Counselor Ray.
No, we needed that.
And when Pastor Jamal took his glasses off, I knew. We have a party of one for the smoking section.
Yes. Yeah. And let me tell you, just the way that I'm built, I couldn't even watch the videos
Mm.
Okay.
because I didn't want to respond.
Oh.
And I knew my knee jerk
Mm.
would be, oh no.
Yeah. You responded in characters.
Yes.
You did not put up a video.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Emojis.
He typed it out. He typed out a whole response.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I said I love him. I think he's a pioneer. He's a maverick. And I'm sorry that we're at this place, but I don't want brothers to fight in social media space.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pastor Jamal Bryant, you heard it. It's official. I don't know if it's
Thank you,
beef
Cecily.
or if it's vegan cheese.
All right, you guys. So that's the interview that he did 4 hours. I think it said it was uploaded 4 hours ago. I'm going to put the link in this description of this video that I'm doing right now. And I want you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to keep this particular video, my video, because sometimes they're kind of funny about stuff or whatever. But I am going to put the link to this video in both of my videos. I'm going to put the link to this interview that he did in this video and on the one that I did this morning, which was this one. So the link to that interview is going to be in both of these videos. So you guys can check those out. Few things I want to go over. Hey, AT2, thank you for being here. Hey, Mimi21 and Sophie, thank you all for being here. Let me go over a couple of things. First, he said, Pastor Jamal Bryant said, when he was doing the interview, which he said the interview was a week ago or so ago, or a week later, a week prior. He says Ray J's lawyers were there when he was doing this interview. He said they came on set and responded to something that Ray J said and told him basically, okay, we're going to have to, change this out. And Jamal Bryant said he told him normally he just runs everything live and doesn't do any edits, but because it's Ray J, he said he would do it. So that lets me know, y'all, Ray J, you had this conversation with Jamal Bryant prior to you going live. So why did you go live? And your lawyers were present. And it was agreed upon according to what Pastor Jamal Bryant is saying. And if it's not right, Ray J, you have to let all of us know. But this is what he's saying. And I said this in my first video. Ray J has PR people. I don't think he goes to any interviews by himself. He also, Pastor Jamal Bryant also said Ray J has his number. Why didn't Ray J call him directly? Now, I'm wondering, Ray J, why didn't you call? And if you did call Pastor Jamal Bryant, did you miss the call? You know, I don't know. I'm always trying to smooth things over, but we got to be real. One of the things he also said is, said something about the Uzi. Y'all, I don't know. I'm from Miami. I'm from 305, so I know that term, but I'm not going to go any further than right there with it because I'm going to leave that alone, like Pastor Jamal Bryant leaving that alone. But he also mentioned this. He says mental concerns when he's referring to Ray J. And basically in so many words, but not these exact words, Pastor Jamal Bryant is saying that, you know, he may have noticed something or may have noticed something with the rants that he did concerning Ray J and his mental stability. Now, here's why I think that maybe this interview should not be posted at all is because a lot of people are going to be watching, yes, but they're going to be so nitpicking this video that even something that Pastor Jamal or Ray J may say that's positive, social media people may take the positive and turn it into a negative because that's how they like to do. So I'm really scared and concerned for both these gentlemen and their reputations if this video is aired, if this interview is aired. So I'm kind of glad because on the last on Pastor Jamal Bryant's Instagram, I believe he stated that it was going to air on Friday. So if that's changed now, then maybe that's a good thing that it is, you know, just hold off on it. He also said on here that Pastor Jamal Bryant said he did not watch either one of the videos. He said because of his knee-jerk reaction. Now, you know, that's a street term and I'm not mad at it. But I understand, and a lot of you all say, well, he's a pastor. He needs to be able to control that. Yes, he does need to be able to control it. But you guys, he's still human. He's still got, you know, those parts, and all of us can get there sometimes. So I'm not going to knock him for that. But I'm glad he did not respond with that knee-jerk response because this would have made this thing a whole lot worse. So I'm glad that Pastor Jamal Bryant held that. But Pastor Jamal Bryant, I have a question. You said you did not watch either one of those videos, but you also said in the beginning of the video that someone on the Beltline showed you what Ray J was saying or doing. So you had to have known. Are you saying you just read it? So I'm just curious of that. Because if they showed you, did they show you the video that he did, or did they just show you the words or something? So that was just my thought when he said he did not watch either one of them. Now, I want to know, do y'all think that Pastor Jamal Bryant was right to do this video? Do y'all think that this interview should air? I don't know. This is getting messy waters. And I'm hoping that Ray J does not take this interview, because I'm sure it's going to get back to him, as a negative and goes on another rant. I'm hoping that he doesn't. I'm hoping these two men can get together and behave good. But one thing that the last gentleman on there said, and he said this, the doing better is on you. And he was talking to Pastor Jamal Bryant. Yes, Pastor Jamal Bryant, one, you are the elder to Ray J, and two, you are supposed to be a man of God. So we can't look at Ray J and say, Ray J, okay, you need to do better first. We do need to look at you, Pastor Jamal Bryant. That's the title that you wear. You wear that title. So yes, and I'm so glad that the young man that's on that video spoke up and said that. Pastor Jamal Bryant, the doing better is on you. And sometimes we do these interviews and you do these conversations and you're in the moment and you want to get the laughs from the crowd and so forth or whatever. But at whose expense? You may have caused more damage now with this replay than good. That's if, like the young lady was saying, is this whole thing real? Is this whole thing real? Or is this all fake for them, the two men trying to get us all interested in that video. Well, I want to hear what y'all have to say. But tonight, you guys, on this topic, we're going to conclude this and have a conversation. Ooh, we're going to talk about that one too, y'all. That one, where's your proof? We forgot about that one. We're going to have another conversation regarding this, and we're going to talk about pastors and churches, and has the church failed the people? And I think it's a great time for us to have that. We're going to be coming back in about 10 minutes to have that conversation with our co-host and co-panels right here on the Juice Radio and Talk Show. But y'all let me know. Let me get y'all quick comments. I got a few minutes before I get out of here. Alice said, Pastor Jamal shouldn't have had a tape interview only for the purpose of counseling session. Thank you. I like that. Just Be Me said, this is Ray J's MOs. He's always popping off his mouth. Yeah. Alice, thank you for being here. First of all, as a pastor, there should have been an agreement for no interview. Ooh. Thank you. Just Be Me said, Ray J should have done his homework on Jamal. Just saying. Come on, that part. Sophie says, say, but he's from Baltimore. LOL. Listen, we all have this flesh that we have to keep tamed. We all have this flesh we have to keep tamed. So I'm not mad at that, but I'm glad he did tame it as best as he could. He did not respond as negatively as he could have, but I guess he would have just, I'm hoping he would have just held on. Hey, Mamir, thank you for being here. No, you're fine, Mamir. Charlene Jones, thank you for being here. Said, isn't Pastor Jamal's sister a psychiatrist? She tried to help Drew Hill on Keith Sweat's show. I have to look that up. I know there is a pastor that has a sister that's a psychiatrist, but I don't want to speak wrong. But thank you for that. Sophie said he should not do the interview. I don't think they should run that video. I think that video is too controversial. And like I said, even if there's good, somebody is going to find something good and try an attempt to turn it into something bad. So I don't think they should run it. They got enough media off of this right now. I think, like Pastor Jamal said, he's got videos in the vault that he hasn't ran yet. So just keep that one in the vault. Alice said the pastor has a family and stay away from Ray J. Yeah, and Pastor Jamal Bryant's about to get married on December 12th to Kari. We don't need to bring Kari into this. So Kari still need to be able to walk around, hold her head up, and not have to worry about people, messing with her because they're trying to get to him. And that's that ripple effect. Just Be Me said, I think the interview should not air, but no man take it lightly being threatened. I'm praying for them both. Yes, Just Be Me. And that's the other thing. He is a pastor, but he's still a man. And he's still a man, understanding that, hey, don't threaten me. Don't do that. You have my number. Call me. And let me say this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. As Black men, I would pray that Black men would be able to say, listen, before I try and pull a threat or pull any weapons or anything like that, before I do that, let me pick up the phone. Let me pull the phone and talk to my brother and get some understanding. I wish more of our Black brothers would do that. And that would probably stop a lot of this, but do it in love, not do it in revenge. Do it in love. Like Pastor Jamal said, he could have had a knee-jerk reaction. Leave that to the side. Listen to your brother. Your brother has something to say. You already said it, Pastor Jamal Bryant, that you feel as though maybe there's something mental that was going on with your young brother. So if you felt that there's something mentally going on with your young brother, you're not going to want to cause more harm on him. You're going to want to try and help him and understand that the emotions and stuff that he was going through at that time probably was not the real self, but just something he was dealing with and having a hard time expressing it in a level mindset. And I know a lot of people, well, he said, and he, this or whatever, and he shouldn't have said it. And I get that. But if you, Pastor Jamal Bryant, saw that there was some thought for concern, then some things you could just push aside and say, man, my brother didn't mean that. He just going through some stuff and I'm going to help him get through it. You're a pastor. I'm a pastor. I got a pastor title. That's what we do. Sometimes you got to turn the other cheek, but you watch and make sure they don't swing for that other cheek. But you can turn the other cheek. All right. Thank you so much. Veronica say, Lord have mercy. What done happened? Yeah, rewind the video. I'm gonna see if it stay up. All right. All right, you guys. I got 5 minutes to get over here to church news. Y'all come over here and join us for church news because we're gonna continue to talk about this. We are going to hey Sophie, hey Style, by her meekness. Thank you for being here. Y'all come on back because we're going to talk about this and we're going to incorporate some more of this story regarding Ray J and Pastor Jamal Bryant in this upcoming video in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Click that notification bell. It is time to go and have our church news right here on the Juice Radio and Talk Show. I'm going to see y'all right back here in 5 minutes. Let's pray real quick. Father, please help, heal, and restore dignity and order. In Jesus' name, with both men. Amen. I'll see y'all later. All right, now we out. Come on back for church news. Bye, y'all.